Well, hi everybody. Okay, so today I am going to make a lean and green meal that was voted on by people on Facebook. And unfortunately this one came in second place. So I'm going to make it today. And so today I am making cod with squash in a spicy tomato sauce, except I am substituting the squash for zucchini because I just made squash yesterday. And so I'm doing a zucchini. So today's recipe, cod with zucchini in a spicy tomato sauce. And so here are the ingredients. 2 pounds of raw cod, some olive oil. We're gonna chop up 2 cloves of garlic. We have some fresh chilies. They call for Thai chilies, but these are fresh from my friend John's garden in Atlanta. So I'm gonna use those in the dish. 4 large tomatoes, 1 or 2 medium zucchini, and some fish sauce, which I can't have because I'm allergic to that, so that's not gonna be in there, and some cilantro. And I will go ahead and preface this with the fact that we're having a storm here in High Point as I'm getting ready to start doing this. So we may have thunder, lightning, and we may lose power, but if we do, I'll come back. So let me get some things together and we'll get started. Also mince the Thai chilies, or the chilies. I also need to peel and dice the tomatoes, as well as cut up the zucchini, and also chop up the cilantro. So I'm going to do that now, and so just enjoy the chopping of everything. So yeah, so let me get started. Okay, so I've got everything chopped up, and if you watched my video, or some of my videos, I mentioned actually my one yesterday, if you watched me on Facebook Live, about a dirty bag. And so what this is, a friend of mine who is a chef said, hey, you know, whenever you're making food and there's like leftover cuts of things, whether it be pieces of onion or squash, or there's some garlic in here, take the dirty things, what's left, and throw them into a bag. Keep it in your freezer, and when you're ready to make things like soups or whatever in the winter, you can take, yeah, I'm throwing some cilantro up in there. You can take this, put it in some boiling water, and make yourself some wonderfully tasty vegetable stock for a soup. Obviously you can make chicken stock or beef stock, etc. But this is my dirty bag. There's all kinds of stuff. There's ends of onion in here, peppers, now there's tomato. Can't wait for this. So, now that we've gotten this all taken care of, okay, it's time to get to some cooking, I do believe. So what I'm going to do is I have my my skillet here, and it says in a medium-sized skillet, sears cod over medium heat in oil for 3 to 4 minutes per side until it begins to flake with gentle pressure. Then I'm going to add the garlic, the chilies, the tomatoes, and the squash to a medium-sized pot. So excuse me a moment, I've got to get a medium-sized pot because I didn't get that far into the thing here. In a medium-sized pot. And simmer over medium heat until the squash is tender. And so, how much? Okay. So I'm actually going to do a little bit of water as opposed to the fish sauce. Like I said, I am allergic to fish sauce, so I am steering clear of that. Then you place your fillets on there, and then your tomato sauce, and garnish with cilantro. So I'm going to warm up my skillet, and I'm going to go ahead and get this bad boy going. Turn on the fan so I don't have alarms going off. So I am actually going to go ahead and throw in my zucchini, because remember, I'm doing zucchini, I'm not doing the squash because I did squash last night. I've got the peppers that I just threw in there from my friend John's garden in Atlanta. Here come the garlic. And then I'm going to throw in the tomatoes. That's done. And then it is a 1.5 teaspoons of fish sauce, which, like I said, I am not doing fish sauce. So to give it a little bit of flavor. Okay. So, let's see. Hot? Yeah, we're getting hot. Gonna throw some oil up in the skillet here. Okay. And I have something on one of my eyes that is probably burning. Just gonna start smoking. Okay, so we have 2 pounds of cod. Something to stir that with. There's a cilantro piece. I was like, why is this? Okay. Let that do its thing. And now I'm going to throw my cod. What is a big piece of cod? Oh, have mercy. I always wash my hands anytime after I touch raw meat, whatever it may be. So yeah. So I'm also, something I'm going to do, it doesn't call for, I'm going to add a little actual pepper to my cod here. I'm actually going to add some pepper into this mixture. I will add a little salt because a lot of fish sauce has salt in it. So we might be getting that in our mix. So to make sure I have something there to help give us a little saltiness. Going to continue to cook. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. We like some heat in this thing. Okay, so while it's doing its thing, so I'm going to let this cook up and we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so while everything is still cooking up, one thing I'm noticing that's different. See in the picture? That cod looks all together and pretty. My cod is not all together and pretty. So I'm not sure if it's just the cut of the cod or if I should have done something differently, but I've got pieces of cod as opposed to that. That's okay. It's still going to taste good. And so I'm sitting here, I'm working on the tomato-based sauce. I want to make sure that the squash is cooked, and I'm getting that all done up. And as you can see, yummy. So I'm gonna let that keep going for a little bit. And like I said, my cod looks a little different than the cod in that picture, but that's okay. So I'm gonna let this continue to cook up a little bit, and I'll be back in just a few moments. Okay, one of the most important aspects of the program that I follow is weighing out your food. So I have a food scale that I got on Amazon, and I will be weighing out my cod so that I get the actual the amount that I'm supposed to have for my lean and green meal. So I'm almost 100% sure it's 7 ounces, but I'm going to check. And yes, it is 7 ounces is what I get to have of the cod. So what I'll do is I'll put my plate on here, zero it out. I'll show you how I do that. But for now, that is an important aspect of the program, is you actually do weigh your foods to make sure that you get the proper portions as well as the amount of food that you need to sustain your body. So it's a wonderful thing and it's healthy. So I'll be back. Okay, so I think I'm about ready to start plating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off the eye, and so that I can start actually plating the fish as well as the tomato sauce. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to show you how I do this with the scale. So I'm going to turn the scale on and place my plate here so it tells me my plate is X amount. So I hit it again and it zeroes it out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of my fish here and start plating it onto, okay, I'm at 4. Oh. Almost there. Oh, tiny bit more. One more tad piece. I think I might be, well, just a tiny bit over. So I'm going to pull out a little bit because I want it to be as close as I can get it to 7. 7.2. Come on, give me a little bit of something. Aha! Okay, so as you might be able to see, the scale is at 7, and so that's where I want to be. That's how easy it is to weigh your food and stick to the program. It's that easy. So let me put the sauce on here and garnish it up, and we'll finish up the video. Okay. Okay friends, as with all of my dishes, at the end of the video I always do a taste test and give you my honest to God opinion. I'm a little nervous, just because I am not truly sure about just these flavors and everything. So here we go. So I've got some cod, I got some tomato, I've got all that other stuff. Absolutely freaking delicious. Holy crap. Oh, there's the heat from the peppers. This is so good. Oh my God. Wow. Was not expecting that. I think I got a pepper. Oh. Oh yeah, gotta love a good pepper. Yeah. So, go make this. It's wonderful. If you follow me on Facebook, I'll have the recipe there. But make it. It's good, especially if you swallow a pepper. See ya. Oh, be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Just do it. See ya.